guns for self-defense, hunting and sports, technical characteristics and constructive nuances, how to choose and where to use, a review of the Russian civilian weapons market, unique tests, interesting facts, and legal subtleties. All about the appropriate, safe, and civilized handling of guns on Man in Arms. Every hunter dreams of being on a safari. Today we'll tell you which weapons are better for hunting the big game. Today on Man in Arms, we're going to find out what the German carbine Blaser R8 looks like.
Bullet locking, this sliding platoon, this modularity, I'll remember it.
We will also examine the Russian carbine SVT-40.
If we manage to hit the very center and the bullet passes along the gel, it will be a very beautiful picture.
And with the help of our unusual targets, we'll try to compare these two completely different rifles. All this and much more, right now on Man in Arms. The group of companies Kolchuga, or Chainmail, an official dealer of most international weapon brands in the Russian market. Today, the stock of Kolchuga includes over 10,000 goods, including weapons, optics, clothes, accessories, and much more. Shooting and Sports Club Vistral, or SHOT, a rich arsenal of weapons, 2 galleries, 25 and 50 meters, for practical pistol and carbine shooting and other shooting sports. This is where we will talk about hunting weapons. Alexander Shishov is going to help us with it. Alexander Shishov, Chief Sales Assistant at the Kolchuga Weapon Salon, expert in hunting weapons. Alexander has brought a unique weapon, the German carbine Blaser R8. Blaser R8 hunting carbine has a number of technical and engineering peculiarities. The system of direct bolt movement with collet locking allows the shooter to reload instantly. Therefore, this weapon is almost equal to semi-automatic carbines in terms of fire rate. Moreover, the sliding shutter system makes this weapon as safe as possible. But the most peculiar feature is the modularity, which allows changing barrels and magazines and makes the weapon a multi-caliber one.
For me, Blaser is the technology in the first place. Absolutely. If you ask me what a Blaser is, I'll remember this collet locking, this sliding platoon, and this modularity. I'll remember it.
Now we have a 223 barrel on a rifle. We will replace it with a larger one, 375.
I would like to start with removing the fastening with the sight and say a few words about it,
Okay.
which are actually very important. The thing is that the bracket,
Okay.
this one, and the seats on a Blaser are unique. The thing is that this is the only fastening that keeps the fire adjusted so precisely after removing and installing the sight numerous times.
Okay.
No other fastening can boast it, and it's done very easily. Accordingly, move 2 hooks to the side.
Okay.
And lift it.
Is this how easy it is?
Right?
It's reliable and tight at the same time.
Yes.
And after a time there
Unrivaled, I'd say.
will be no loss of balance.
Yeah, that's right.
Great.
It's fastened with 2 screws.
Okay.
In the bed, just make a few key turns in the direction of the arrow. It's removed from the channel.
This is so easy, right?
Yeah.
The modular system of the Blaser was designed for the purpose of the economy. Various hunting tasks demand the use and, subsequently, the purchase of weapons of different calibers. This carbine easily solves this problem. You just need to replace the barrel. What has changed now?
I've just replaced the barrel. Now it's a 375. It was a weapon for small-sized or medium-sized animals. Now it is a weapon to hunt a rhino. Now I need the bolt.
Here it is, the bolt.
And the bolt head.
And the bolt head itself.
I'm going to change the bolt head.
Okay.
And now we only need to replace the magazine.
Will you let me?
Yeah, sure. You can change the magazine on your own if you want to.
Let's do it.
Put the fingers here and break it. Pull it aside. Do you see? To make it move out of these guiding slots. No, just pull it aside.
Alexander, you're risking now.
Did you put your finger there?
Aside. All right, got it.
Aside and upwards.
Oh, that's it.
Aside and upwards. Accordingly, here it shall coincide with the guides too. Check whether it's coaxial. Make sure that these two guides are coaxial with other guides.
That's it, all right. With all its advantages, the Blaser has one big drawback: its impressive price tag. It's not affordable to everyone, not by a long shot. We're going to test this carbine on an unusual target. We will shoot at the TV box. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
And I just need to press...
Yes, like this.
Okay, that's it. And I send it.
Yes.
Whew. Well, all right.
Don't move your shoulder forward. Put it back a little. Make it open to make the recoil goes there.
Yeah.
Like this.
Well, I'm ready. Wow! The bullet from the Blaser carbine hits the center of the screen and goes through the box, leaving a hole with a diameter of several centimeters. You see shards of the TV set even flew to my hand. Good that I wore glasses. Hold on for a second, safety first. What you can do with a simpler and cheaper weapon, about which Igor Shmylov is going to tell us. Igor Shmylov, chairman of the board of the public organization Right to Arms. Judge for practical and defensive shooting, hunter. We're looking at the SVT-40 rifle.
Right, the SVT-40 rifle, a semi-automatic weapon.
Semi-automatic Tokarev rifle of the 1940 example. Works on the principle of removal of gases from the bore with a short stroke of the gas piston. Locking is performed by skewing the bolt in the vertical plane. The bed is composite. The firing mechanism is trigger-based.
The rifle is notable due to its several parameters. The first parameter is its history. During World War II, only two countries had sufficient amounts of semi-automatic weapons in military units during early stages of the conflict: the United States and Russia. In terms of civilian use, this one is mostly for hunting. This is a very reliable exhibit of a weapon. It has perfect technical specifications and weighs about 3.5 kilograms. The magazine holds 10 cartridges. Magazines for 15 and 20 cartridges were also designed.
Such an impressive magazine.
An impressive magazine, 7.62/54 cartridge.
We continue to talk about hunting weapons in the Vistral Shooting Club. We've already looked at two carbines, the German Blaser R8 and the Russian rifle SVT-40. Now it's time to test their work. Which type of ammunition is better for hunting? Tests on ballistic gel. Wow! Incredible! Blaser and SVT are designed for big game hunting. But will they be able to destroy office paper? All this and much more right now on Man in Arms. Now it's time to compare the two carbines with the help of our targets. We'll start with the German Blaser. We'll take turns shooting hunting bullets and semi-jacketed bullets. unlike a traditional bullet with a pointed full metal jacket. The shell of this bullet is completely closed at the rear, and the lead corpse protrudes from its front end. For our experiment, we've prepared a bar of ballistic gel with a length of 60 centimeters. The bullet from the Blaser carbine hits the top part of the target and penetrates through the ballistic gel. We can see that the bullet gave away most of its energy at the moment of the hit. The wooden board on which the gel lays jumps several centimeters up. The kinetic energy of the shot is so high that the table nearly falls down. Wow! Wow, incredible. It's even cooler than with the TV set. Listen, can you remind me of the caliber once again?
375, Holland and Holland.
375, I'll have to remember it. Now we're going to shoot at ballistic gel from SVT-40. We will use a classic full metal jacketed bullet with a pointed lip. Full metal jacket. Unlike a semi-jacketed bullet, this one has a higher penetrating ability instead of a stopping ability due to its shape and design.
If we manage to hit the very center and the bullet passes along the gel, it will be a very beautiful picture.
The bullet from the SVT hits the bottom part of the ballistic gel and easily penetrates through it. It scratches the wooden stand, leaving a clear groove on it. A portion of the energy of the shot is transmitted to the board and gel. Nevertheless, the shot failed to have as much of destructive effect as the semi-jacketed bullet. For the next target, we took 3 building foam concrete blocks and placed them on a table at a distance of 5 centimeters from each other. We'll start with caliber 375. The bullet from the Blaser carbine easily goes through all the 3 blocks and moves further. We can see that when the shot penetrated through the first target, it didn't move even for a single centimeter. The other 2 blocks, on the other hand, felt all the stopping power of the semi-jacketed bullet, which simply swept them away from the table. Wow, listen, this is just so cool. It feels like an attraction, but there is nothing left of the last block. It's scattered into many small pieces. The first one remained whole.
And here's the bullet that hit the foam concrete block. It's completely deformed. Its area has increased several times, if not by order of magnitude. In fact, it gave away all its energy upon contact with the target.
Now it's time for SVT.
I think it'll penetrate all 3 blocks. The bullet will be losing stability after each block, but it will go through all of them.
Wow! The bullet from the SVT easily goes through all 3 targets and moves further, preserving most of its kinetic energy. Only the 3rd concrete foam block breaks. It proves once more that a bullet with a full metal jacket has a lower stopping power.
The result was generally predictable. 375 caliber with a semi-jacketed bullet causes more destruction when it hits the target. On the other hand, 7.62/54 with a fully jacketed bullet penetrates the target, leaving less damage. We can even see it from the channel left in the concrete foam blocks.
For the next target, we took 4 packs of the office paper and fastened them together. The next target is a pile of paper. Well, are the sheets going to scatter around?
I don't think so.
The bullet from the Blaser easily penetrates the pile of paper, but fails to go through, and the kinetic energy of the shot simply throws our target back. It seems that the bullet stopped literally at the last pages. Now it's time for SVT. Wow, yeah, snowflakes. The bullet from the SVT easily goes through the pile of paper and moves further, leaving a small fountain of paper splashed behind.
We shot at the same stack office paper packs, and the bullet of the higher caliber failed to go through the stack. It got destroyed right inside this stack. The bullet of the 7.62/54 caliber from the SVT, so-called full metal jacket, fully penetrated the block and passed through. It says that the bullet of such design has a higher penetrating ability.
For hunting tasks, the most important factor is not the penetrating ability, but the stopping ability of the gun. It's also very important to pay attention while choosing corresponding ammunition. We continue to test hunting carbines in Vistral Shooting Club. We've already demonstrated the power of Blaser R8 and SVT-40. Now it's time to find out what the shooters are capable of. Blaser and SVT against tangerines. All right, the foam block.
Yeah, you're better at disarming foam blocks.
5 targets, 1 weapon, and an unlimited number of bullets. Will I be able to beat the hunter in shooting? Wow, now the smoke will disperse. All this and much more, right now on Man in Arms. Often when hunting for a large and fast beast, the shooter only gets one chance. And now it's time to practice precision shooting with our expert Alexander. We will use tangerines as targets. Alex, you've shot the Blaser rifle. That's all right, you know it, but how about SVT rifle? Would you be able to handle it?
This must be in my blood.
Really? Let's check it right now. Look, I have targets in the form of tangerines. I suggest we fire 6 shots. That's 1 tangerine for 2 attempts. You get 2 attempts for each target, for each tangerine. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, fire.
Attention, I'm shooting.
All right, a bit lower, right. Good. Here on the concrete foam block, we can see how it reacts to the shots. All right, now you're supposed to shoot at the next one.
That's what I'm shooting at.
Right. The 3rd tangerine. Well done, but you've cut.
No, hold on a second. I've got another shot.
Now the first target, right? Yeah, good job. Alexander only managed to hit one tangerine. Now it's my turn. This is a difficult target for me. I'll hardly manage to hit it, of course, but I'll try. All right, I see.
We'd better bring some foam blocks.
Yes. Yes, I'm much better at crushing foam blocks. All right. But we'll try to hit at least one tangerine. It's not easy at all. But the result is expected, unfortunately. I missed, or did I not?
Well, no. 3 more shots.
3 more shots. Right. I've missed the first 3 times. Now there's another attempt. All right, the foam block.
Yeah, you're better at disarming foam blocks.
I'll try it at the center. Got it! Yeah! I've hit one tangerine. Well, you can congratulate me on this. Now I'm going to compete with Igor, and we're shooting at exploding targets. The goal is to hit all of them. The one who spends less time and bullets wins. Wow, now the smoke will disperse. Good. Good. Good, but it didn't explode. Igor had to make 11 shots.
Well, I've shot it. The distance is very uncomfortable. It's very short. I had to consider that the aiming devices and the fire is adjusted for 100 meters minimum. This is why I had to make adjustments for the target, since the area of impact on the target is very small.
Now it's my turn. How many bullets do you think I'll need? We don't have so many bullets, right? I understand.
We do.
We do. This means we have about 300 spare cartridges.
This is a very good cartridge.
Thank you. Got it. You know, we can stay here until the morning, shooting like this, the security shot.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. I'm not going to give up. Got it. I think it was a hit.
It had already been hit.
The same one? Got it. Yeah. Whew.
Aim at the top edge of the target. You're moving it aside.
I've wasted more than 20 bullets for 5 targets. This is a loss.
It is clear that the presenter has never practiced shooting and has no weapon of his own. But he had to catch on the weapons during the exercise. Nevertheless, judging by his words, he liked the weapon very much due to the same reasons. It is very comfortable, very ergonomic, and has a great handling quality.
Today we've examined 2 hunting carbines, and we've made sure You can successfully carry out the same task with a simple and cheap SVT as with a high-tech Blaser. Only you decide which carbine you purchase for hunting. It's apparent that a proper weapon shall be selected specifically for each hunt. And remember, proper handling of weapons starts not in your hands, but in your head. You've been watching Man in Arms. See you later.